Basement Gaming Nerds review of the Black Ops 3 campaign. Yeah, I wanted to start off with the first part with something simple, and I haven't started playing it, but it seems like this campaign gets some pretty bad rap, and I had played it before, so let me give you some hands-on experience of what I think about it. Now it's still a futuristic game, but you might assume that if it's a futuristic game, it's a bad it has a bad story. That's not true because Black Ops 2 was a futuristic game and it had a pretty decent story. Advanced Warfare was a was a futuristic game and it still had a pretty good story. Black Ops 3 takes the cake for being a pretty absurd story. The plot is that these these robots or these hacking robots have taken over this soldier, and he has gone rogue. And so this guy, I don't know the player, he goes hunting down him, and initially we had to stop him. And there's this organization in Singapore, or I don't know where it is. I honestly don't pay attention. And you have to you have to stop him basically. Makes him look bad. But the story really has nothing really that special. If you're looking at this game in terms of having a good story, look elsewhere. Because this story doesn't provide any great or special campaign. In terms of gameplay, it works very well. I think you can customize games, and you have your own hideouts. You can do missions whenever you want. You get to pick your class, which is cool. I think they brought that from Black Ops 2, and that's very well done. I'll give that to Treyarch. They did a very good job. Um, um, in terms of graphical interface, gameplay, um, the graphics look pretty nice, and it does a very well job of bringing the best experience to the player. It's not that slow. It's very decent gameplay. As you can see, uh, I'm I'm navigating this lab here without no problems. I remember when I used to play Modern Warfare 3, it would just be it would be so difficult to navigate because there was so much stuff everywhere, and sometimes it had frame rate problems, which is something that the Black Ops series does really well. It keeps good track of the graphic and the gamer experience, which is very well done. Which is something that Treyarch does very well, very good job of. And if you're gonna ask me what my favorite Treyarch game is, I would say Call of Duty World at War, which is one of my favorites, one of my all beloved games because I love the characters. Reznov, what's the Miller, Sergeant Roebuck, all those characters, and I had a connection to them, and I felt like I was actually there. Not in graphical standpoint, but in actual storyline standpoint, which is something that Treyarch did very well back in the day. And this is the game that really lacks, like I said, a good story. I don't get the plot. I mean, I understand the plot, but I don't actually myself. I don't get what's the point. What's the point of the plot? I mean, I know World at War's plot. It's to reach. Well, in terms of the Russian campaign, it's to reach Berlin and uh, capture the and destroy Germany. And the American campaign was to what's the island called? Reach Okinawa or reach the main island of Japan, and we did it. And I remember at the end,
Taylor, scanning for package.
either Sergeant Roebuck or Private Polanski die, and I actually felt an emotional connection, even in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, which I shit on a lot. When Soap died and when Ghost died, I had an emotional connection to that. I felt like it was a movie. They did it so much like a movie. It actually felt like it was an actual film and not a game, not a video game. And one other thing that Black Ops 2 benefits from and Black Ops 3 doesn't is that you could actually choose to kill um or capture Menendez, and you had the choice to actually change the story fate, which is pretty damn cool. I don't know if this one has it, but in terms of my view, I don't think it will. All I know is that you can customize your character, which is one thing I'll give Treyarch that it's a good idea. You could customize your character. You could either be a male or a female, or you could change the hairstyle, and that's pretty cool. I don't know where I'm supposed to go here because I'm an idiot, but oh, Thomas, Thomas, but right now I have very good experience with Black Ops 3. I could say I'm very good at it. And one thing I always liked about the Black Ops games is that the auto assist is very well. It's done very good. It doesn't shit on me. It's very good. Also, I like the customization. I think later on you could customize your gun, like in Infinite Warfare, but this actually did it well. And even wall running is better than in Infinite Warfare. How Infinite Warfare did it.
Cell block ahead. On me.
So far, I haven't experienced any in terms of gaming wise. No frame rate pauses or no lagging. I haven't experienced that.
On my mark. 3, 2, go.
It has always stayed
We're here to extract you.
pretty stable.
Do as I say and you'll make it through this. What about Lieutenant?
Even if I throw a grenade, it feels well. Which is one thing.
You know that makes him a valuable asset for their propaganda.
One thing that Black Ops 2 lacked. Also, this is one game I think
Here, this one. Get at the door.
it doesn't give me all sorts of hit markers, which is what Black Ops 2 did a lot in their Call of Duty. I remember Black Ops 2 on my Xbox. It used to crash on me sometimes. But I haven't experienced that right now, and I hope I won't. And which is one thing I hated. And it was a brand new Black Ops 2. I don't even know why it started crashing. So, in terms of my experience, Black Ops 3 campaign, if you're looking in terms of story-wide, I wouldn't recommend, because it doesn't really have a great storytelling experience. But in terms, if you just want to pick up and play a campaign and just kill some bad guys, that's well, I give it to you. You want to kill some bad guys? You do it. Pointless killing, that's good for me. But if you're looking for that story, man, no, not happening here. Not happening here. But this is a very okay campaign. It's not something I extremely hate, but I don't love it. It's nothing special. So, see you guys later, and peace out. This is the Basement Gaming Nerd signing off officially.